Like and subscribe, please, so that a broader audience will be able to see and hear my message. Let us understand what Caucasian Neanderthals are trying to do. They are trying to use the Kemetic History System by Africans to change lies into truth. They think that they can manifest truth from their lies for the purpose of world domination. This is an idea of the Israelis, described by Jesus as the synagogue of Satan. There is a marriage between fake Jews and Christians, and it has been that way since the beginning of slavery and colonization, because the people who colonized and enslaved were Judeo-Christians. Judeo-Christians, look it up in history. As we move, some people say history repeats itself, but it repeats itself when human beings when humanoids repeat past actions. Now, as we all know, when we go back into the Renaissance of kings and queens, the 17th, 16th, 1700, to make peace, there was always a marriage between families. Now, there is a marriage between the synagogue of Satan and Christians. It is, in my opinion, the marriage of Bill Clinton's daughter to a member of the synagogue of Satan. And this has been reinforced with the marriage of Trump's daughter to the synagogue of Satan as well. For those of you who do not know what the Kemetic Mystery System is, it has been part of the whitewashing of history, has been to change the black narrative of history into whitewashed Caucasian history. Kemetic Mystery System is what has been changed to the Hermetic Mystery System. The Hermetic Mystery System is actually Kemetic Mystery System, because Kemetic mysteries, or some people may call it the Egyptian Mystery System, but Kemet is actually Egypt. Understand this: when the people, African Americans, we were never Egyptians. Egyptians is a mixture of Greek and Romans with Africans. That is a mixture. And from that mixture, you get Egyptians with the features of Greeks. You get Egyptians are demelanated people with the features of Greeks. Kemetians are Egyptians, are the real Egyptians before the whitewashing. And understand this: Africa, before it was whitewashed, was Alkebulan. Alkebulan is Africa before it was whitewashed, and it means Garden of Eden and Mother of Mankind. Alkebulan. You see, all of this stuff our history has been whitewashed, and the names have been changed to protect the guilty. The names have been changed to protect the guilty. This is what you call the whitewashing of history. Now, the Kemetic Mystery System was written by a black man named Thoth. Thoth. His name was whitewashed to Hermes Trismegistus, which is a Greek name. It was whitewashed. The name has been changed to protect, the guilty. Now, those of you who are aware of Hermetic Philosophy, which is actually Kemetic Philosophy, there are 7 principles. The principle that Caucasians/Neanderthals are trying to use to manipulate reality is called the law of polarity. It is the law of polarity. And to give you a quick example of the law of polarity, it means that all things are of different degrees. Take water, for instance. Water goes from hot to cold. It goes from boiling to ice. The degrees between cold and hot is the polarity, which is, though the degrees may change, but water is still water. So you can change hot water, ice, to boiling water, ice to steam. That's the law of polarity. But see, there is no correspondence, which is another law of Kemetic philosophy. There is no correspondence or common denominator between a lie and the truth. In order to change anything, to manifest anything, it must be of the same nature. It must have a common denominator, that being of the same nature. What Caucasians feel like this. They feel that history belongs to the conqueror or the winner. They feel that history belongs to the winner, so they can make up history. But what they fail to understand is that there is no correspondence between a lie and the truth. There is no correspondence between a lie and a truth. There is no common denominator. You see, truth evolves into higher knowledge, because truth is knowledge. So it can be added to, and this is called the evolution of technology. When you go from the known to the unknown, key word is known to the unknown. A lie is not known. For a thing to be known, it must be real. Lies are an illusion. You can't build upon an illusion as you can history, because they are of different natures. And all Neanderthals have succeeded in doing by trying to manifest reality from lies, which goes against the laws of nature, nature being God consciousness. All they've done is destroyed the ozone layer and polluted the world. You see, lies are negative, and from negativity you get more negativity built upon it. From truth you get knowledge. Knowledge evolves in reality. You can build upon knowledge. You can go from the known to the unknown. From an illusion, you can go to a further illusion. And people who live in a world of illusion are insane. That's why you see, from racism, you get feminism, and you get homosexuality from illusions. Illusions. A man becoming a woman, a transsexual, is an illusion. We know this, but they are trying to pass this illusion off as reality. It makes me wonder, is the plutocracy made up of transsexuals and homosexuals? And they feel that Africans are ignorant enough to accept this false reality that they are forcing on the American people. But the only people, now, those African Americans who are not awoke, who have adopted the religion of their colonizers, yes, they can be deluded. Because to be a Black Christian is to be deluded. To be a Black Muslim, a member of Islam, is to be deluded. The Bible is Black history. And what Muslims do not understand is that the name Egypt means slave dealers. And what they have done, they have called themselves, they have joined in a search for their identity. They have mistakenly became their enslavers. Islam is a slave trading religion. It deals in slavery. Don't believe me? Look it up for yourself. Investigate. You see, the Ashkenazis and the Sephardic Jews, once they learned the religion of Africans, which is the Kemetic Mystery System, they felt that they could use it to take over the world. But they don't understand the principle of polarity. And Menachem Bacon, whatever his name is, wrote, "Our race is the master race. We are divine gods on this planet. We are different from the inferior races as we are from insects. and other beasts and animals at best. Our destiny is to take over the inferior race, the inferior masses, and they will lick our feet and serve as our slaves. This is not what Deuteronomy 28 says. But see, he is delusional. He is delusional. Israel leads the world in skin cancer, melanoma. They have devised a way to put melanin in their skin some kind of way. They've devised a way to extract melanin. Now, I don't know how they've done this. I don't know if they are kidnapping black people and taking melanin from black people somehow. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know how they're manufacturing melanin. Hopefully it's synthetic. But to make a long story short, eventually, we all know that demons come out at night because they fear the sun. They fear the sun. We know that demons eat people and drink blood. Well, Caucasians have a history of eating melanated people. And at this particular point in time, it is safer for them to come out at night than when the sun comes out. It doesn't bother me when the sun is out. It doesn't bother melanated people. In fact, with melanated people, we wear clothes in the sun. We wear more clothes. We drink hot tea or hot coffee when the sun is out. They are not us. We are not them. We are Homo sapiens and they are Neanderthals. And by this, they are humanoid, but they are not us. And the only way that they can become us is by interbreeding in such a way as to become melanated people. But the whole idea of white supremacy is a farce. They are the inferior species. We proved that with music. They did not know music had a beat. Melanated skin is superior to non-melanated skin. We know this. We know this. And there is nothing they can do to change truth into a lie. There is no common denominator between truth and lies. There's no common denominator. And deluding yourself is not a common denominator. It leads to insanity and the destruction of the world. With that, like and subscribe, and have a nice day. God bless us all. They have devised a way to synthesize melanin, and they are so proud of that. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if they're taking melanin from actual Hebrew Israelite melanated people. I don't know if they're getting melanin from melanated people. I don't know how they're doing it. Hopefully, they're not kidnapping and murdering people to do so. I don't know. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying that they haven't, but they have synthesized melanin. So where they're getting it from, I don't know. I will say this. that Israel lead the world in skin cancer. They have, with their illusions, which have turned into delusions, they have become insane. And we see that when we look at the world and we look at all the pollution. They're even polluting the outer space. They know that carbon emission causes global warming, but they are unable to control themselves, totally unable to control themselves. They are not us. They do not understand the Kemetic Mystery System. In whitewashing it, they have diluted it. They have diluted it into something that they want. They can't control their desires to take over the earth, but to take over the world. But the funny thing is, what at the rate they're going, what will be left of the world? At the rate they're going, what will be left of the world? Will there be anything worth having? And they are going against the laws of nature. And the law of nature is God consciousness. Instinctive behavior is God consciousness. That is instinctive behavior. God gave man dominion over the earth. He gave us free will, the ability to recognize truth from lies. The reality is, Caucasians, Neanderthals, your ego runneth over. You need to give control of the earth back to the people God intended to control the earth. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.